Hey, what happened with your good friend Jonny? I thought you were so looking forward to spending time with him. I mean, we celebrated his birthday last week, and then this weekend, you ended up just sitting around at home.
He's been busy. He's a big-time businessman.
Anyway, if you need anything else from the supermarket, just let me know.
Hey, wait. How did you feel when you first saw your sister Hui Hon again, since you haven't seen each other for so many years?
I don't know. I thought I would be angry because of how I was treated. But then when I saw her in that condition, I just forgot everything.
Do you regret? Maybe if you try to make up with her before her dementia?
Yeah, it's too late already. What's done is done. I'm late to meet Linda.
Tess, I thought we've already been over this before.
Well, I had a brilliant idea. You disagreed, and now I'm going ahead with it.
I am not getting Wai Kyong to investigate Mars for you.
Look, there has to be something I can offer to sweeten the deal and make him jump ship.
I thought Raj already warned you not to lure Mars over. Have you forgotten the role Raj played in helping you clear your name?
Okay, this is a separate issue, okay?
Come on. You only just got back to being friends. Why poach one of his designers?
Okay, first of all, we were never friends, okay? Raj was my assistant. I taught him everything I knew, and yeah, sure, he helped me, but like it or not, right now, we are competitors.
Okay. Can I kindly suggest that you don't burn a bridge you only just recently built?
Look, Mars came to me, okay? He's the one jumping ship. If I don't snap him up, someone else will.
You said it was an emergency.
Can't I just check on my brother?
I told you, it's for your own safety.
Yeah, you are in danger. Then the more I must say the things I want to say before it's too late. The two of us, we are very different people. I promise you, I never wanted to be in charge of Bidongbang.
Then why do you come back to Taiwan when Pa asked you to come back?
He was my father. At that time, you were still young. He wanted me to take care of you, help to guide you.
Then why do you leave?
You're old enough to know the truth now. Some of boss men wanted me to take over, not you.
I didn't know.
You didn't need to know. It was politics. They wanted to use me against you. That's why I left.
If you have stayed, maybe you'd be the one in power now.
I don't need or want the power. Whether you need me or not, I'm your brother. I just want you to know you're not alone. If you need backup, if you want to talk, just call me. Understand? No matter what, you're my brother.
I'm just trying to understand why you're so intent on leaving. I mean, we have been fair to you, haven't we? Given you countless opportunities.
Opportunities is subjective.
Come on, Mas. Nobody heard of you before we got you on board. We increased your profile, made you a household name.
I've been hard carrying Silva Amaro ever since my first day with you. I've done more for your brand than you've done for me.
Well, I'm sorry if you feel that way. If there's anything that we can do better, let's not be hasty.
Oh, you've underpriced my design.
And made your clothing more accessible.
I'm not looking to be mainstream.
Mainstream is where the money is, Mas. Without mainstream success, we can't give you that autonomy that you want.
If you think that is autonomy, I'm practically doomed to being basic.
Listen, if this is about your package...
Oh, Raj, please. Don't insult me. My main concern is that my creativity is being stifled.
That's how business works. You go to any other fashion house, it's gonna be the same. You understand? Everything is driven by bottom line, especially Tess Ho.
Or so you think. We done here?
So you all scam call people in Singapore and tell them that they're being investigated for money laundering. And so to transfer the money so that the police can investigate.
It was going well for a long time. But the call centers in Taiwan started getting raided.
Johnny, you're cheating old folks out of their retirement money.
We only target the rich. See, if it's not us, you'll be somebody else. You think doing drugs and prostitution is better? even more people will suffer. Okay? I was the one who moved Pilombang away from Maldives. And because of that, the black tortoises have been taking over those areas in Taiwan.
That's okay, all right? You don't want to be involved in those anyway.
But now they've grown so much, they're trying to totally push us out, become the most powerful gang in the country.
You think they are the ones who bought those scam call centers?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hopefully they won't try and target you here like you say.
I'm meeting one of my contacts is based here, Roland. He's been trying to get some information from me.
Hey, Jonny, you're here.
Okay.
Want to come inside for a drink?
Next time, I have to go.
He's a busy man.
You know, in the past, I would never have revealed my cards. So let's play fair, okay?
All I can say is, good luck to you. As far as I'm concerned, Mars and his ego are out of control.
Great. Sounds like a win-win. I get a new designer, and you get someone you can't manage off your payroll.
Your strategy's all over the place. On one hand, you have Luca, a has-been washed-up designer. And on the other, you have Mars, who's at the top of his game.
I like to hedge my bets.
What kind of signal are you trying to give out about your company ethos? That you're in the business of nurturing talent or treating your designers like commodities?
How about I'm in the business of success? I don't really like to overcomplicate things, you know?
He came to you to leverage his bargaining power against me. He's not gonna stop. He's gonna play you and SimCorp off each other to try to get a better deal.
We'll play away, because when it comes to negotiating deals, I think we all know who's gonna come out on top.
Well, if that's the way you want it, then I guess it's game on.
Huh? No lah, it's nothing. We were just catching up.
Yeah, the two of you look so serious, like something was going on.
Like I said, he's a big-time businessman. He has some work issues.
And he was asking you for advice?
You think I cannot give advice on business?
No, I just think that Tess would be a better person to ask, isn't it?
He doesn't know Tess well. He knows me. Plus, his business is more the traditional kind.
Tess is also in a traditional business, what? F&B, fashion. I'm sure she'll be able to give him some good ideas.
Don't worry about Jonny, okay? It's settled already. And don't go and disturb Tess. She's very busy.
There's been another complaint against Gordon Chia?
I'm honestly not surprised. He's always had a reputation for being a bit sleazy.
Yeah, but he's also got the reputation of being an FP&A genius. Look, we are on the verge of losing Mars. We can't afford to lose Gordon Chia as well.
How would you like me to respond to the complainant?
Tell them we'll do a thorough investigation and he will be disciplined.
They're calling for his dismissal, though.
Are they? Come on, it's just one complaint. And it's like a his word against us kind of thing, yeah?
I guess so.
Okay, then there's nothing to worry. Listen, I don't have time for this, Kabir.
Thank you for understanding. It's not that I purposely didn't want to tell you about Sandra.
But I wish you told me. At least you don't have to go through it alone.
I wasn't sure how to tell you also.
Why not?
Because she's my ex. And it's a bit weird to talk about her with you. Especially since the two of us, you know.
Two of us what?
The two of us are getting closer. I didn't want you...
Aiyo, look at your face, so red. Don't worry, no need to think so much about all this. We are friends who like to spend time together. Real friends go through thick and thin also. Then how's your girl? Her mother suddenly showing up. Must have surprised her.
That part, still okay. Want to get to know Jolene again, also okay. I don't like it, but okay. Then suddenly she just left. That one is totally not okay.
Poor thing. To her, it just means her mother left her twice.
That's why.
And your ex never even called to explain.
Never. I bet it's because she couldn't get herself out of all those gang nonsense. That's the only reason I can think of.
Never mind about Sandra. The most important thing now is to focus on Jolene. She needs you.
That's good. At least he's communicating.
Yeah, but so poor thing. Feel so sad for Jolene. Her mother shouldn't even have turned up if she's going to just run off again.
Maybe she's having a change of heart. But she can't bring herself to leave her life behind yet.
What kind of life is that? Always doing illegal things, running away from the police.
What to do? Sometimes when people make bad decisions, they get stuck. It's a vicious cycle.
Oh, the day I walked past the coffee shop near my place, wow, the whole floor had blood.
You saw that? I just read it in the news. Over a staring incident, right?
Stupid, right? We both are very lucky. My colleague was the kind who will always do the right thing no matter what. And your Tony also. Such a nice guy, always helping others. You don't ever have to worry about him. Hey, what should we eat?
Mars? You gonna bring Mars on board?
Nothing changes from the work that we've been doing together, okay?
But it's Mars. Of course he's gonna come in and steal the limelight.
Luca, what did I say when you first came on board? This is gonna be a big comeback.
Yeah. Just until Mars comes in and steals the show?
Nope, I'm committed to what I said.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I've reinvested every single dollar from the sales of your clothing line. And Jolene's gonna be your brand influencer now.
Go on.
I'll be looking at doing collabs, events, basically anything that will get your clothing line more exposure.
We're gonna market the hell out of her. And your clothing line, of course.
Not bad.
So just do your part. Forget about Mars and just focus on your next collection.
It's gonna be so big, people are gonna call me Jupiter.
Hey, Caleb, wait. Can I ask you something? You know, nowadays, right, there are so many scams reported, also money laundering. I was just wondering, do you think Singapore is becoming more dangerous?
I think it's not just Singapore, it's the whole world.
Really?
I'm sorry to say there are plenty of scam and scammers out there. It really pays to be very careful.
What about overseas gangs? Do you think they operate in Singapore?
Any reason in particular you are asking about this?
No. It's just that the other day I was watching this Hong Kong drama with Uncle on TV. And then, this triad nowadays, they're so sophisticated. They run like MNCs and then they have employees across the region.
Yeah, in fact, I'll be more scared about gangs from outside of the country.
Why,
Because in Singapore, they won't get away with it. But targeting Singapore from outside, much harder to get the bad guys. Gotta go.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Mars worked multiple jobs to pay his way through fashion school in New York, had a brief stint with SimCorp.
Nope, I rejected his work.
After you left, okay? It was only when he joined Silver Amaro that his career really took off.
Please tell me why Kyung did more than find out what we already know.
He also had a drunk driving conviction 4 years back, but has since given up drinking completely.
Okay, that's a start.
Wai Kyung also did a deep dive into Mars's social media accounts. His time with Raj was successful, but he didn't seem to be happy with the success.
How so?
Well, this is just a theory, okay? But he's got a lot of vague social media posts about how his work was uninspiring, how he didn't feel understood as a designer, that sort of things.
Finally, we're getting somewhere. What else?
She was quite affected by the Hong Kong movie you all watched about those riots.
Is it?
She's worried that all these gang wars will spill over into Singapore.
You're always like that after watching TV. That's why we stopped watching horror shows.
I told her not to worry. Singapore is not going to become some Wild West. And even if it does, just remember I owe you guys one. When Clarissa tried to kill me, Tess really came through for me. So no matter what, I'll always have her back. Just want to let you know that applies to anyone in her family.
Thanks.
Karine, what's the point of me paying you if you're gonna call me for every little thing?
But this is kind of serious. I think there was some guy snooping around outside our office.
What guy? Who?
He was even spotted talking to some of our staff.
Wait, he isn't investigating Gordon Chia's case, is he?
I'm not sure. It's possible. I can go and find out.
Hey, shouldn't you have done that before calling me?
Sorry.
Look, we need to get ahead of this. Get HR to launch an inquiry into this and take some concrete action against him so that people think that we are doing something about this. You understand? Play fair.
Seriously, Tony, just go home.
But I'm your backup.
You said if I need backup, call you. I didn't call you.
But that doesn't mean you don't need a backup.
Please, okay? If something happens to you, I don't know what I'm gonna tell your family.
If something happens to you and I wasn't there to help, I don't know what to tell myself. You need me. What if somebody ambush you?
Then, what are you gonna do? Fight them?
At least I'll be able to warn you what.
And get yourself killed?
You said already, they won't be so stupid to try anything like that in Singapore. I'll be fine.
Keep your distance and make sure Roland doesn't see you. I don't want anybody to know you're my brother. It's for your own safety. Okay?
And so we hope you'll find our terms acceptable?
It's all well and good, but
But what?
you're not the only company to have made me an offer. You know, I'll have to consider my options. I'm sure you understand.
If I might ask, why are you so keen on leaving Silva Amaro anyway? I mean, you seem to be doing quite well with them.
I'm just looking for a change, that's all.
You know the problem with these more established companies? They tend to not want to try out new stuff. Raj, for one, has always been a stickler in that regard, but between you and me, Silva Amaro will be nothing without you.
Thank you. Raj has never acknowledged that.
And I bet every time you want to try something new, you always hit a brick wall, huh?
Yes.
Well, as a smaller outfit, we can offer you more creative control, more freedom in whatever you feel inspired to design. We want to support your vision, not the other way around.
Love that.
Thanks for watching my back ever since I've been in Singapore.
Brother, you saved my life so many times. This is the least I can do.
How's your daughter?
This year PSLE, but she very relaxed. Papa is the one that's stressed.
Hey, you managed to get information about those fellas? Thanks for following me around. Not just that, following those people who are following me.
Plus the people following those people. This fella, Tiger Sam, he used to be involved with some local gang. Quite small time, went to jail a few times. But now, he totally cut off from his old kaki.
Looks like it.
This seems more interesting. Caleb Chan.
Is it? Boy's quite harmless. He's my friend's daughter's friend. Works in a cafe.
He's an ex-CID. 很 tataki down there many years. He's well known for being capable at work.
Seems like that in real life too.
I got locked up one time because of him. Like to investigate other people's cases.
Any idea why he left the CID?
Don't know, but probably he still has a lot of connections.
I understand that you met up with Mars.
Yep, and now I'm on my way to meet my banker to secure another loan to expand my business.
All cards on the table? We won't be seeing any shades of the Tess of old, shenanigans and whatnot.
I'm reformed, Raj. Surely you know that already.
Thus far.
Don't forget, I didn't even think of Mars until he came knocking on my door, okay? Which, on hindsight, is pretty smart of him, I guess.
Look, Mars is my lead designer. I built him.
Yes, and you've taken him as far as you know how. And now he feels suffocated because you're holding him back.
Look, Tess, I would consider this a personal favor if you were to back off.
Oh, please, don't play the obligation card with me, okay? You know that I know you better than that. Let's just see how this all plays out, shall we?
You still haven't figured out who it is?
Don't worry. We will slowly find out who's the one.
Slowly. And Pi Long Bang also slowly died at the same time?
We will find out who it is. We will deal with him. Let him know the consequences for turning his back on Pi Long Bang.
No, don't. He'll attract too much attention. Too risky. And if get caught, your daughter is so young.
But in Taiwan...
Taiwan is Taiwan. Here we gotta be more careful. Just find out who it is and get back to me.
Well, then you should have called me.
We tried, but your phone was off.
What are we gonna do, Tess? We're finished.
These damn smartphones. You have to keep charging them every day. So what, the measurements are a little off?
A little. None of the proportions for any of the designs are correct, Tess. It's a disaster.
Good thing we went to the factory to check, because Luca and I wanted to shoot some content.
The entire batch is ruined.
Jonny!
You okay?
There's nothing.
What are you doing here?
Taking a jog.
Thanks for your help.
Haven't seen that kind of action in a while, man.
Action? Crazy? On drugs or what? I tell you, see doctor.
How could I have designed this monstrosity?
No, do not tell me that you followed the design. It's totally wrong. Yes, I have the clothes right here in front of me.
The email we sent. Here's the attachment of my design. Good grief.
Yes, stop saying it's my fault, okay? I'm returning the entire shipment. You're gonna give me the right one and no extra cost, okay? You are the... Hello? He hung up on me.
So we're stuck with all these hideous outfits?
I guess.
But it's the garment manufacturer's mistake, right? They should redo the whole order.
That can't be done.